Okay, here's the easy contest. All you have to do is like this video for a chance to win free back row seats to your next Christmas Eve Mass. I know, it sounds too good to be true. The most coveted seats at the most anticipated celebration of the year. Ordinarily, you'd have to come way early and, get this, pray in front of the Blessed Sacrament for upwards of 30 minutes. Yikes, right? But not this time. One special follower of my column, one of you who is scared to think what the Lord might say in a few minutes of silence before Mass. Not that the 30 minutes before Christmas Eve Mass are ever silent, but one of you will have the opportunity to slink in at the last minute. No need to set aside Christmas distractions and enjoy what the back pew so often provides: the ability to remain a spectator. But there's a problem with this. You are not just a spectator. You have something to offer at Mass. The sacrifice of your life, the sacrifice of your worship, the sacrifice of what it means to be Catholic, which today, if taken seriously, is no small sacrifice at all. Now, to be clear, only one person, the priest, is offering the sacrifice of the Mass. However, the Catechism of the Catholic Church speaks of two participations in the one priesthood of Christ. While we think most often of men who are ordained priests, the Catechism reminds us that the faithful exercise their baptismal priesthood through their participation, each according to his own vocation in Christ's mission as priest, prophet, and king. Well, this resonates with the words of 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But you are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people of his own, so that you may announce the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. You are a royal priesthood. What does it mean to be a priest? Well, among many things, a priest has always been a person who offers sacrifice to the Father. Melchizedek did it, Aaron did it, and I do it. And everyone who offers sacrifice to the Father does it first and foremost because Jesus Christ offered the sacrifice of himself to the Father. So if everyone who is baptized participates in the universal priesthood of Jesus Christ, then as part of the universal priesthood, we are called to offer every part of who we are to the Father. Not because we want something in return, but because he deserves it. And this takes its fullest meaning at Mass, when we place bread and wine and ourselves in the hands of the priest and say, "May the Lord accept the sacrifice at your hands." With that in mind, and this is key, those who participate in the priesthood of Jesus Christ by their baptism have a special responsibility to foster and encourage those who are called to share in the priesthood as ordained priests. That's a responsibility to take seriously. Recently, I was visiting with a family in one of our parishes, and I asked the question, who do you see from your parish who should consider a vocation to the priesthood? And our conversation was very helpful and insightful to me, and I hope for them as well. Now, follow-up questions could include, well, why does that particular man come to your mind? Have you mentioned it to him? Or do you pray for him to have the humility and courage to respond? There's a lot at stake here. In the universal priesthood, I mean, not in my contest. I'll announce the winner in January. In the meantime, come early. Sit up front and offer everything that you have, everything that you are.